Hello, welcome back. We go on to another session, and I'll be taking you through a tool that we have within our resources, the certification process, the requirements, but most importantly also to draft some of the policy documents or process documents that may be required for your evaluation and verification process. I will just go and type B Corporation, I'll search, and I have the BLab global site. And on this global site, if I go to About B Corps, that is the fourth tab, the movement, standards, programs, and tools, and the About B Corps, then I can see my knowledge base right there. And here we are. This is a homepage. You can always go through it. It has different sections. Navigating the knowledge base, it has very clear stipulated steps on how to do that. Count, you can also do that. BIA key features and scoring. Please remember, this is going to be your backup to everything that I'm going to be articulating in these videos. Remember, you can always come here and get more information and clarification. Remember, in terms of support, if you ever needed support as you're going through the process, you can see how you can submit a new ticket. It has a very clear process on how to do that. For example, if you wanted to manage and track the status of your tickets in case you submitted or you just submitted, then you can always follow that on that section. And it's also safe to say that we address all matters that are reported to us through these tools expeditedly. So always expect our feedback when you submit a ticket. Now, this is going to be that extra level of support besides what I have shared or what I'm going to share on this video and previous videos and subsequent videos. Remember, you can always find a lot of that information here. On this section, you can clearly see this is a guide to your B Impact Assessment account. I know I've spoken, and you should be able to find this video in a separate video. For example, how to register, how to collaborate with your team members, how to sign into your existing B Impact Assessment, and all other support that you may require on your assessment. And this is specific to the different impact pillars that we already have. Please pay attention to that. And now I will go straight on to some of the best practices and this is where you're going to find a lot of information that helps you when you're going through this assessment. In case you realize that there are sections or pillars within your assessment where you need to then go back and develop those processes within your organization. If, for example, we were to think about your community best practices, and as you're going through your community pillar on your assessment, you realize that it's true you have suppliers, but you don't have a unique way in how you bring them on board or how you manage them and how you get them to then align to your existing business practices or the practices that you aspire to have for your business in matters relating to your suppliers. If you look at this particular section here, community best practices, you can see there is an opportunity to create a supplier code of conduct. Okay, allow me to open this. You then have this template that in case you do not have this within your processes or you have not implemented, then you can have your procurement team or department then rely on this template and the guide through it to then formalize one for your organization. And once that's done, you can then check that as a policy that you have now created and formalized and attach that policy as your documentary evidence to confirm that that is a process that has been formalized within your company. So that is one example. I would like to thank you for your time on this showcase and training. I hope you found it useful. And yeah, thank you. And again, bye-bye and see you on the next one.